And we're live.
We're live. Welcome back to another F1 Fanatics Motorsport Manager stream.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We realise we are streaming this at the time of Bake Off. And we are also streaming this at Chelsea Tottenham. So
those things are irrelevant because it's Motorsport Manager time. People want to know how Max Verstappen does, how Nico Rosberg does, where we can get to the very hard-hitting facts of are Aston going to win the championship this season?
No.
Okay. Why have you said that this early? They're now going to click off and go to the other things.
If they've been watching the first 3 rounds, they already know it.
Oh, very true.
But if you're not watching this live, hello.
Goodbye. No, hello. Sorry, hello.
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 And
I'm
if you
tweeting
are there live,
as usual.
Liam's there live.
Oh, look, we've got 5 concurrent viewers. We're here. I'm live for first. Nico's pondering. Good evening. Good evening, Nico.
Nico.
Jesse B. Hello. Hello, Jesse.
Hello. Hello.
Haven't recognised you before. Welcome to the chat.
Be sure to like.
Subscribe and ding that bell.
No, it's just like the live stream.
Oh yeah, like the live stream. Like it if you like it.
Bada bing, bada boom. Where are we? We are. Let's just jump straight into it.
Yes. I'm
We're
tweeting, so I'm here but not here.
Rounds 4 and 5 in. I do this and then hopefully it works. There we go. Bam. Rounds 4 and 5. We're in Portugal and Cape Town. I thought Canada was coming up. So Jacques has to wait for his debut at Aston Martin.
So he's technically not back.
I may have said
So what you're
he's
trying
back.
to tell people is that you lied to them.
Hello, Fergie.
Hello, Fergus. Welcome, my friend.
Well, we could technically race Jacques if there was an uproar in chat about Jacques being back and Jacques not being back.
I've successfully tweeted and with the link.
Good job.
Well, you know, sometimes there is a debate whether that sort of thing. Am I looking after chat for this part of it? I'm in. Look at me with a phone and so then. What have I missed? Ahmed, absolutely nothing. You've missed another kind of standard F1 fanatic start to a live stream, which is stumbling, bumbling nonsense. Yeah, let's go from there. Don't forget the link, Mike. See, Nico knew that I might forget, but I didn't. So, Nico, that one's for you, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. And in terms of that. But yes. Oh, it is Jesse B's first time here. Well, Jesse, thank you very much for joining in the live stream. We hope you enjoy the chaos and carnage that is whatever this stream is. We're in Portugal.
Feel free to give us correct instructions.
Yes. Obviously, we have a
Don't
pitfall.
give us incorrect instructions.
I'm doing a Schumacher my team. Nice.
Bam.
With Mick Schumacher in the sides, making his return to F1. Yeah, that was big news in F1 today, wasn't it? Eilert in the Haas, FP1 in Nürburgring. And Mick Schumacher is going to be in the Alfa Romeo. Is that the 2 drivers who are going to be in those 2 seats next year? Opinions.
Oh.
Opinions. Put them out there. Estoril! I don't think it's Estoril. I have to say, it might be based on Portimao. They kind of sometimes have some semblance to F1 circuits, but in this case, there might be no semblance to any circuit. But I think it might be the Algarve, although it's the Tondela GP. So is Tondela in Estoril? I'm not too sure on my Portugal. My video had died. Oh, Fergus.
Well, if there are Wi-Fi problems,
let us know. Let us know, because
I just realised I'm not plugged in. I'm not plugged
Kate
in.
and Sam are crying right now. Unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately for that comment, Liam, Katie and Sam don't appear to. Well, Katie I know is on holiday, so she won't be here.
It's outrageous.
And Sam is doing a Sam thing. He's sometimes here, he's sometimes not. There's rain in practice. This can't help our setup, surely. Inters Is it going to rain in the race?
I always do it and always forget to check, so... I'm just going to load up.
Wi-Fi fix. Boom, boom. Estoril was Lisbon. Then it's not Tondela, so God knows where this is. We're going to call it Portimao. That's what we're going to go for. That's what I'm hoping for here, guys. That is what I'm hoping for. Stephen's winnings arriving on the 9th. Oh, yes! Yes, Fergus, thank you very much. You can thank Fergus in person / via webcam stream. It's about as in person as you can get in COVID-19 times.
Thank you. I'll put it on this wall.
Oh!
And then you can see it
in the streams. Lovely Michael. It was Michael Schumacher, wasn't it? It looked like Michael Schumacher. Go from there. 9th, I believe so. That'll be in a couple of weeks' time. Should be.
Better bing.
I presume you're going to have like double up there.
What are the measurements? Do we know the measurements?
No.
Could you send us...
Well, yeah, I suppose you'll have one there and one there.
Yeah. Well, I could chuck them above each other.
Well, that's what
it depends.
Thinking. So, sorry, we're now... Welcome to F1 Fanatics, where we talk interior design. How can we make this feature wall into an F1 wall?
Last week it was farming. This week... Wait, no, we didn't have farming last week. That was the first season. First episode of the season. Last episode. Last episode, we had 2 good races for one driver.
Yeah, and then the other one, something went wrong. Was it Max Verstappen crashed in one and then Rosberg crashed in the other, or had like puncture that basically ruined his race?
Sounds about
right. Fergus, that's not the type of jokes that we're going. We need moderators to block chat like that when you say I was tempted with Albon. Oh dear, that would have been amusing, to be fair. Right, so you're doing it on Inters. Why are you doing it on Inters? Look, Hamilton's on the Ultras.
I know, which kind of scares me, but... Oh, okay. But no, we don't really want to train on Inters, we want to be on Super Softs. I'll do some Super Softs.
Yeah, that's what I was
You would... Okay.
I didn't know why you went out on Inters in the first place.
Well, because I was going bold.
Not with my comments on Sam. Oh, what were your comments on Sam? I don't know what's happened. What's going on? Oh,
there was a big fight.
Drama.
Yeah, massive fight.
Oh no, not another one.
Punches were thrown.
I've got a live message from Katie, going. She thinks Nico Rosberg will beat Max Verstappen tonight. It's not going to make Stephen happy, that's for sure. How do you feel about that? How do you feel?
Angry.
I would be angry if I was you.
Hurt as well. And disappointed. Actually, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
Well, Ian, that's certainly an interesting comment that you put to Sam. Certainly on that. When you said that, I thought I'd badly mistyped something. Yeah, sorry, Fergus. No, you're not actually banned for that comment. It was a joke. Good joke. Haha. I'm funny. Oh dear. Scaring people into thinking that they're actually going to be like kicked out. Yeah, I think this is Portimao-esque. I can't actually remember Estoril off the top of my head, so in fairness, it could be more like Estoril. And it's raining, so
I think I'm just
a bit like Senna in 1985. First win, wasn't it? I believe in Formula 1 for the Lotus. Black and gold number 12. Iconic car. But actually, best season was in 1987 in that yellow Lotus. For Lotus, but you know, he also gets associated with that black and gold livery because it's the classic Lotus livery, and Estoril was a pretty impressive win that even himself thought it was good. We topped the timesheet.
Oh, yes.
Did we get perfect?
I don't know. I ran out of time, so I decided to send them.
And the first win for Lotus in 3 years at Estoril. Oh. There you go. Liam jumping in with the super stats. Wait.
I didn't have time to do qualifying stint. I'm sorry.
Are you just trying to make my job difficult?
97%'s good.
Oh wow!
You've got no rain on the cards, but
I'm good because I'm Nico's race engineer. You're Max's race engineer. You're the one sabotaging him.
Take qualifying.
Okay, Stephen is now taking over chat. Help. Tell you what, got the exciting mouse, haven't I?
You could put it on Oscar.
Okay, Oscar, you're a mouse man. Don't look startled, Oscar.
Sorry, our cat's just here. Normally,
or is he?
Normally, where we put the mouse.
Right, we're sending Max
but we have
Verstappen
put
out.
the mouse on Oscar.
We're sending Max Verstappen out first.
Okay.
He looks like he's got a bit of clear air to kind of go out into. Auto. Okay, Nico Rosberg. Alright, Nico is going out. Nico Rosberg. Oh, Nico's got some wonderful clear air to put his qualifying time into. Because I kept on getting them held up in traffic before, I believe. But yes, as we go through this qualifying outlap with Nico Rosberg, you can see that in sector 1, it is a windy section where you've got to make sure that you get your racing line right, otherwise it can compromise you and you will be constantly losing time through that first sector. Then as we approach into sector 2, it is characterised by that kind of straight into bends that really challenge the lateral forces on the car, and that is actually going to be a very difficult area for tyre degradation. We come into the last turn, and that is sector 3, and across the line. I didn't see what they were on, by the way. Did they have good ones?
Max was perfect, overheated. Realistically, what we're aiming for qualifying is probably Q2. Q2 solid, because then we get the choice of tyres.
Our car is still developing this year.
Yeah.
So we're on board. It's a PB for Nico Rosberg in 1. By the way, McLarens are super quick.
Yes.
In this year.
McLarens are incredible.
McLaren are doing what Mercedes are actually doing in 2020.
But although Ferrari has beaten Carlos Sainz.
That is interesting with Robert Wickens, although
Brendan Hartley is leading the World Championship.
Carlos Sainz must have had a stuff lap. Rosberg is looking 2 seconds down, but he's looking okay. Here we go, across the line for Nico Rosberg. It is P11 as things stands. Max Verstappen. Fantastic qualifying lap for him. Rosberg was an entire 3 seconds down. So he certainly is going to have to go out again. Max Verstappen might be okay though. So
we just need to get to Q2. Q2 solid. Fergie and Liam are giving me drivers that we need to employ, I think.
We've got to wait for a clean track.
I don't even know what this guy's running.
Okay, I think we've got enough room for a clean track here. We're sending Nico Rosberg back out on the ultra soft.
Back again.
Here he goes.
Yeah, Max is safe.
Oh no, someone came out in front. Hopefully we might be able to pick up a slipstream.
Good toe, because you got this massive straight that you can get a toe all along.
So Max is safe. We will have at least one driver into Q2. Now we look at Nico Rosberg's time. We can't see Nico Rosberg's time because it is below his tyres here. We ride on board. Tyre temperature isn't looking great at the moment. I wonder if the tyre temperature and everything was pretty poor. I'm not sure on that front.
On this first run?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're the qualifier, man.
Yeah, I kind of was like...
I don't pay attention.
I was kind of talking through my kind of sectors of the Grand Prix and then kind of forgot what was actually going on.
Into my race focus mode.
And it's perfect on the tyres, and I feel like the brake temperature might actually be more important here with a lot of corners in this track and a lot of heavy braking zones. Is it heavy braking zones? They're kind of like medium corners actually, aren't they? They're just kind of flowing. It feels, it's got a bit of a street circuit feel to it.
Ahmed said Rosberg has just given everyone hope. Of course, he's got a banging lap, and
here we
he's
go.
About to
Nico, it's a PB. It is a PB in Sector 1. We ride on board. It's going to need to be better. The margin for error he can afford to be. We're really looking to be too... Oh, and it's a bad Sector 2. But Sector 3 is really quick. It's a really short Sector 3. As we kind of go through... coming through the last couple of corners. The long winding straight into the sharp right-hander. It's across the line. Where does Nico Rosberg finish?
He's getting a new engine. Don't worry. He'll be 23rd.
I'm stunned. Absolutely stunned. Nico, what is that? I'm stunned.
I'm stunned.
I am stunned. Look, Max Verstappen at the moment is going to be making it just outside. He's going to be challenging for Q3. Nico couldn't even get into Q2. Look at that. 23rd. You should look miserable, mate. Nelson Piquet Jr., 24.
Max has got a lot better engine. Well, a better engine.
Oh,
maybe not a lot
now
better.
It's coming. Look who's favouring their favourite driver. Number 1, because he's the younger one.
I'm in charge of putting pieces on the car, and I'm backing my driver.
Okay. Well, here we go. Let's see how he gets on this time. With manual.
He had the better car setup as well, Ross.
Oh no, that is the disappointing bit. But as always, Nico Rosberg can come back flying in a race.
He normally just blitzes it.
Okay.
The incoming driver of the day. Very true, Rosberg. Let's go. On Sunday.
Rosberg usually is a better Sunday performer, has to be said. It's going to be all about those brake temperatures. That's what we're focusing on.
Oh yeah. Get us P11. We don't need top 10. We don't need top 10, Max. P11, give us tyre choice and we can start on super softs and it'll be a dream.
It's perfect on those brake temperatures. Let's see what sort of time Max Verstappen can go in. So we ride on door. We did. Oh. For a rare occasion, I manualed it. Through turn 1. Great line. It's a good start to lap. He goes through those flowing corners of 2 and 3 rather well. Now it's the section of 4, 5 and 6. You can lose a lot of time there. And like I said, such downforce heavy section through there. And it's a purple in Sector 1 for Max Verstappen. Really impressive stuff there from the Dutchman.
It's like George Russell did the purple.
Well, he didn't do a purple. Oh, Oscar might be going.
George does purple.
We're through Sector 2 and it was purple in Sector 2.
This could be quality for Max.
Can he get the lap in? Can he get the lap in?
Mercedes is on an outlap. The McLaren, Carlos Sainz, is quite far behind.
And Max Verstappen sets a 129.
Oh, he's crashed.
Max Verstappen sets a 129.
It wasn't quite enough.
There isn't going to be...
But he's quicker than a Ferrari. Wait, rain in qualifying, free tyre choice, isn't it?
It is.
Which is fine. Indeed. You need to go to Q3 now. Oh, it's going to dry up at the end though. It's going to be a bit of an awkward one.
What's the lap? We're going to have to go out at 2 minutes on the softs.
Yeah.
Okay. Max Verstappen. Sainz still was able to set a quicker time, but Max Verstappen currently is second quickest. Oh, boys and girls, we're in for a good one here.
Hopefully everyone just goes, yeah, we won't go out. Or maybe they go out too early.
We've got ultra soft tyres to kill. So...
Peter, jeez.
And we're sending him out.
Yeah, you got tons of tyres because the new rules and regulations, there's only now 2 dry compounds you can choose
I feel
from.
like that's really stuffed us this year, actually. It said it was going to help us, in theory, but our tyre choices
Well, we didn't
usually...
vote for it. I think we voted against it.
I think we abstained because it was, like, pointless. But...
So we are the last ones going round, yeah. And I think we've made it. Yeah, we've made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 cars.
We've made it, guys. We've made it. We might as well just fast forward this.
Just have
it's
a little
just
bit of
getting
practice.
Experience under Max's belt.
He could get.
He only could get
P1.
great.
He could get P1, and that'd be great for his confidence.
He's gone slower. He's gone slower again.
But a really quick last sector.
Oh, I think he might have improved.
He did improve.
He did improve on his time, but that's positive. Now, is there going to...
Sirotkin makes it into Q3.
That is unbelievable. Sergei Sirotkin.
In the Manor Racing.
What a performance.
Wait, Manor?
Lewis Hamilton knocked out in Q2. Unbelievable. Both
Eric.
Mercedes. Jean-Eric Verner's out 13th. They really suffered in the time. Sergio Perez 14th in the Red Bull are down there. Naoki Yamamoto down in 15th. It is a real shake-up this season. Daniel Ricciardo P12. James Rossiter in the Williams P16 and Sebastian Buemi in whatever the car he's in. It might be a Williams. Is also in 17th. Wow, so we have 2 McLarens, 2 Ferraris, 2 AlphaTauris doing fantastic ahead of the Red Bull team.
The man of racing in there.
One
Sergio Sirotkin.
1 Haas and Pietro Fittipaldi.
Performance of qualifying so far from the Russian.
Unbelievable. Sergei Sirotkin. That is an unbelievable qualifying. Let's take a quick look at the weather.
Liam's very amused by the fact there's no Mercedes in Q3. Unheard of in the last... How many years now? 7?
It's been a while.
7.
Right, it worked.
Has the Mercedes always gone to Q3 in the last 7 years?
I believe so. Right, we're focusing on brakes again.
It must be.
Worked out well for us last time. But that might have been the fact that it rained.
You think?
You need to calm down. I don't
Is
need
it going
that
to rain
kind
again?
Of sarcastic.
Come on. Come on, the rain
rain
gods.
It's not going to
I
rain.
see some clouds in the sky.
Well, good for you.
Can we get the weather forecast map and just draw some rain on?
Oh, draw some rain.
Yeah, draw some rain on. It'll happen then.
Perfect. Oh, look at that. Perfect on there. Let's see where Max Verstappen is. We ride on board. First.
Come on, Max.
Oh, no. Carlos Sainz has set a time, hasn't he?
No. That's just the benchmark from last qualifying.
Okay. Well, we're not going to be near that. But anyway, Max Verstappen through Sector 1, the tight and windy Sector 1. Going round the hairpin here and then onto the long back straights, followed by the chicane, ba-bam, into another long straight, the sweeping right-hander into another chicane, love a good chicane, Motorsport Manager, the kind of almost clip right-hander into the sharper right-hander, and then another right-hander. It goes left again, round the left,
Here we go.
left,
Not looking too bad.
right, and across the line. Max Verstappen, P1!
2 seconds, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
He may nick
Wickens
7th
in the
there.
Ferrari with a second, though.
He may nick 7th.
Bottas. Is Bottas in the Alfa Romeo
Yeah,
still doing
yeah.
great? What is going on? This is very confusing. Kvyat's done well. Okay.
Is Gasly going to go quick? No. There we go, 7th, I thought.
Okay, we're sending Max straight out. And this time we're going to get perfect.
You send him out new sets!
Bring this man in! This is why we've got time.
Just bring him.
The idea was to kind of lure people out into another lap. And it's
You've done
worked!
it. You've done it with the AlphaTauri. Plenty of time.
Now we send out.
Ooh, that was close.
Nah, actually, we might want to kind of wait right until the cusp.
No, Liam. Both Ferraris in Q3 as well. Bam. Strange world.
You don't expect to see these things in 2020.
No Mercs. No Mercs in Q3. Double Ferrari in Q3. And McLaren's 1-2 front row lockout.
Okay, let's get those tyre temperatures up.
Look, McLaren's got 7 tenths on the Ferraris. Whew. I didn't actually think the Ferraris were that quick this season. It's a bit slightly worrying.
They've improved.
Yeah. Well, no, they're about the same. I thought they would drop off. Mercedes have dropped off. Mercedes have done a Ferrari and we've done a Ferrari.
Perfect on those tyres for Max Verstappen. Look, we already did it. We've beaten one AlphaTauri, beaten the Haas of Fittipaldi, we've beaten Sirotkin.
7 for solid.
Now can we get ahead of Valtteri Bottas? He obviously caused issues for Nico Rosberg's race last time out, which sent him to the back, bloody Valtteri Bottas. And it almost hurt Max. It's a PB in Sector 1.
PB.
Oh, it's only plus 5 tenths.
I don't think it was that.
Sector 2.
It's a couple hundredths quicker there.
Sector 2 is where we kind of lose the time. It's very good in Sector 2.
It's about a tenth. I think it's about a tenth up.
Oh, he needs to be 2 tenths up. Here we go. Max Verstappen through Sector 3. Can he beat Valtteri Bottas?
Oh yes!
P6, baby! That's what the qualifying team does. It delivers. Unbelievable. Look at that. It's alright, guys. I'm back. I'm back in chat.
Brendan Hartley gets pole. Max Verstappen has no chance. This statement, Max Verstappen has no chance of catching Brendan Hartley tomorrow.
Aston Martin suck. Well, Nadia Hunspale, you can go away. Pressure on Stephen to deliver. I absolutely agree, Ahmed, after that fantastic qualifying performance.
And it's raining. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining.
Okay, so we run through.
Okay.
We run through the grid.
No, this is not run through the grid. No. This is me checking strategy.
It's going to rain a lot.
Yeah, but do you start on inters, go to wets, or do you start on wets and go and just have the extra pit stop in hand?
I think probably have the extra pit stop in hand. Let's go full wets.
No. I think inters.
What?
Look.
Okay. Let's
these people.
No. Okay. Let's go wets for Max. For inters
Nico.
for Max and wets for Nico. Split strategy.
See how many laps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to have to do about 6 laps non-optimal on the wets. Will that hurt him too much?
Oh, Ahmed's gone for wet tyres.
I'm playing it safe with my bold.
Play it safe with Max. I'm going bold with Nico. Let's get on the wet tyres, baby.
God,
Woo!
99%.
Nico is going to have an incredible race. Intermediate tyres, level 1.
You could do it.
Yeah, go for
no,
tries.
because yes, yeah. Especially for Nico.
Yeah.
Max, because he's still going to hopefully spend most of the race on Superstars.
Okay. Here we go.
Max can push it, and I see that.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
I'm happy with that for Nico. Okay, so we are going to go through. Yes. We are sure.
Here we go.
So, in P1, Brendan Hartley is in pole position alongside him McLaren teammate Carlos Sainz in P2, Charles Leclerc P3, Robert Wickens P4 making it Ferrari, second row lockout. Daniel Kvyat P5 with Max Verstappen in P6, Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo in P7, and Pierre Gasly in the other Alfa Tauri in there. Sergio Sirotkin P9, Pietro Fittipaldi P10, Lewis Hamilton P11, big shock there, Daniel Ricciardo P12, and Jean-Eric Vergne, the Mercedes teammate, in P13. Red Bull Poor qualifying for them. Perez in 14th, Yamamoto in 15th, Rosita in 16th, Sebastian Buemi in 17th, Sebastian Vettel massively underperforming his teammate there, Jamie Tadwick in the Porsche in 19th, no idea who was 20th, Esteban Ocon, well, he's rubbish in the Renault as always, Thomas Preining 21st, Stoffel Van Dorn 22, Nico Rosberg starts on full wet. It's a very controversial decision, but he could potentially ride with a whole pit stop in hand.
Well, that was a bit of a struggle to keep up there.
I was adding too many things.
Go.
And Nelson Piquet Jr. is last. 3 lights up, 4 lights up, 5 lights up, and it's lights out, and away we go! Max Verstappen already makes a place up to start. Fantastic start. The Ferraris are challenging the McLarens up top, and Max Verstappen is staying within touching distance on there. Made that position immediately on Daniel Kvyat. Now can he just hold it and go from there? Rosberg's had a brilliant start. He's now down to 18th on that, but it's going to be caught in a train. Oh, Williams on the inside. He could drop down to 19th.
He's not got the.
It was a brilliant start, but it was the full wet from Nico Rosberg. And that is probably what's massively cost him there. Anyway, Max Verstappen takes the Ferrari of Robert Wickens. He is up into P4. Wickens drops down into P5. Third, just ahead, is Charles Leclerc in the other Ferrari. Max Verstappen will be waiting for any mistakes. In these treacherous wet conditions, you can certainly expect spins to be happening. Rosberg is now down back to 23rd. But obviously he's on the full wet position, so he will be looking to just stay within touching distance. Down to 24th now that he's on the wrong tyres. But can he stay within touching distance that he basically leapfrogs everyone on a pit stop? We'll get to see in a couple of laps' time. But what a start! If they use the same forecast as the UK, then we're guaranteed a lot of rain after lap 1.
Max looked up, but he's recovered. Lewis has got a puncture and he's having to do the entire lap. Although I think the inters are fine. He hasn't. If it was 0%, he would be screwed. But I think he can make it to the.
Lewis has made it okay. He's even overtaken with a punctured tyre.
I think the drop off is 0%.
Max Verstappen has built a little bit of a gap between himself and Robert Wickens, but also Charles Leclerc, Sainz and Hartley have built up a decent advantage through there. It will be drying in conditions coming up. But the full wets are going to be a time, and that time when to go onto the full wets is going to be incredibly important. The track currently, as things stand, is wet. Max Verstappen driving incredibly well in the
rain. The wet tyres were a mistake.
Nico Rosberg is well behind. He could actually be a whole pit stop behind.
Yeah.
Just 22nd before going on. But Nico Rosberg will have well heated full wet tyres.
Well heated.
Tut, ignoring the chat. What did I ignore? Oh, sorry, 3 things. Death, guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, and whoever I'm playing as being bad. Oh, who are you playing?
Oh, look at this.
Max Verstappen is closing on Charles. Great position for the Dutchman. He is certainly looking like the only reliable source of points for Aston Martin there. Rosberg, it was a massive gamble, but he is managing to hold Lewis Hamilton behind him. So that's positive. But anyway, by the time that the full wets come into the window, will Nico Rosberg... Nico Rosberg is at threat of being lapped before the first pit stop. Hamilton now has taken Nico Rosberg, so Hamilton has pitted and been able to catch up with Rosberg and overtake him.
I'm going to call Max off. People are going to pit for wets, surely, right? No, we need to push. Lewis is flown by Rosberg.
Nico Rosberg now a minute down in this race. Strategy really is going to be a key part, and having to take advantage of a safety car at the right point will certainly have to come into Nico Rosberg's hands. That is for sure. If a safety car comes into play and everyone pits, that really stuffs Nico Rosberg.
Everyone has now pitted ahead of Rosberg onto wets. It's gone real bad. He's going to fly past Lewis, but because Lewis decided to stay out.
Oh, Williams being bad. Williams being bad. Yes, no. That is true.
No!
Oh, no! Oh, God, we've had an issue on the front left.
He's fine. He stayed down.
Ronaldo, Jevnus, but obviously we were right on the back of Charles Leclerc. He's going to have to be a monster outlap from Max Verstappen to really take advantage here. Nico Rosberg is now catching Lewis Hamilton. Potentially. Maybe not. No? Okay. Well, we're going to have to make sure we get the tyre choice exactly right for Nico Rosberg at the right time.
The McLarens and Ferraris are going to stay out. Could Max take advantage and win?
And Max Verstappen on the full wets has already overtaken Wickens on his intermediates before he is pitted. That means he has a pit stop advantage already over Wickens. That is fantastic from Max.
The next 4 laps are going to be crucial for Max. Here we go. What can he do? He's got 14 seconds to close.
He's eating up the time. Crazy. Let's look. Is this just the start of the track being soaked?
Yes. So
Max Verstappen
he should do it.
is going to absolutely smash this and take the lead of the race. Nico Rosberg is acting as a fantastic back marker right now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm being hopeful, but we're going to have to bring on Nico Rosberg for the intermediates. So maybe he can take an advantage.
10 seconds.
In the latter stages. Oh, about there. Oh, Hayama Ake. Oh, welcome.
Oh, I thought...
Oh, yes, here we go. Max Verstappen on Charles Leclerc makes the position on the inside. Fantastic move. The wet choice for Max Verstappen certainly is working out as his rivals. Carlos Sainz is just up ahead of Max Verstappen and he is catching them like lightning. 43 laps remaining in this Portuguese Grand Prix. It was a gamble staying out in the intermediates. It will come back into play later on in a race, but it will be used set of intermediates. If Max Verstappen can build a pit stop gap in this time, then he can obviously pit for intermediates for that last stint. Before obviously switching to the dries there. And Max Verstappen, he's close on Carlos Sainz, he's up the inside and makes the move. Max Verstappen, P2 baby, P2. Nico Rosberg has moved up into P23, so progress. But yes, Hayama Ake obviously very competitive guy in the F1 Fantasy League. Welcome into the chat. Thanks for coming in. Just like Mass in 1976 at the Nürburgring. Absolutely, Liam. But yes, Max Verstappen here, closing down race leader, Brendan Hartley. And it's really going to have to make the advantage. He's fighting for the lead. Brendan Hartley's defending well, but Max has such a pace advantage, and he takes the lead. Max Verstappen leads the Portuguese Grand Prix. Unbelievable on lap 13. The tyre choice have gambled from the front three. They went conservative. Well, they gambled on going on the intermediates. They could have pitted for wets. It would have left them comfortable. Max Verstappen even had a front left issue on his pit stop, and now he's got to push so that he can obviously get a pit stop advantage. How long is the pit stop advantage? We should have probably played. What is the gap that we need to build up in this time for Max Verstappen?
A lot. Probably about 20 seconds. He's got it on Wickens, so he's solid P5.
Charles Leclerc's not far away, to be fair.
Sorry, solid P4.
P3 is looking in a good position here. Did you use the Mega at Sochi? I did. I used... Stephen didn't, but I did on Lewis Hamilton, and obviously Lewis has let me down again. Both my Mega drivers this year haven't been maximal capitalised.
Paul Sorokin, I've just noticed, is 19th, 18th.
Where's Nico Rosberg?
21st.
Go on, Nico!
He's overtaken everyone that has mechanical problems.
And he's made places. But yeah, Nico Rosberg will have to go on to the intermediates at the right point. Absolutely.
It's difficult to tell whether you just go onto the slicks. I don't think we should go back onto inters. I think it's just slicks to the end.
Yeah, they've gone massively conservative, McLaren. It has to say on their intermediates for them to have been lasting this long. So as much as an advantage we can build while the wets are in their window is a positive for Max Verstappen. The gap is now a 17-second lead of this Portuguese Grand Prix with 38 laps remaining. Brendan Hartley in P2 in the McLaren with Carlos Sainz in P3. Sergio Perez and Naoki Yamamoto, big winners in the Red Bulls, obviously starting and both getting knocked out in Q2, currently running in 4th and 6th. Charles Leclerc dropped down to P5, staying out on those intermediates. Ocon, fantastic, started P20th. Maybe that's probably where Nico Rosberg should have been if he started on the intermediate tyres. Whoops. But Nico Rosberg, I don't really know what we are going to do with Nico.
He's overtaken Lewis, who's pitted again.
But Yama, it does suck. Hopefully I'm saying that name going. I've gained 10 subscribers in one day. Awesome stuff. Liam Talks F1. Great work on that one. By the way, I realised why I keep losing points in fantasy. I kept making more than one driver change midweek and it's minus 10 every change.
Yep.
Yep. Should have clocked onto that one earlier, Fergus. Luke started watching. Oh, fantastic. Luke as always. Okay, so the track is now starting to dry out. This is where the advantage will start to be clawed back by those McLarens behind. But obviously we can afford to push these set of wet tyres all the way through to the slicks. We might have to go conservative on Nico Rosberg's tyres just to make them last for him to get through to the slicks.
No, because the wets drop off at 0%, so you can push them all the way.
Okay, so Nico Rosberg can hang out until the slicks.
It's only going to be a couple more laps. It's probably going to be about 22.
And then we go on to the medium compound, which is the super soft compound in here, because we still have the kind of 2018 version of tyres. There we go. From there, Sergio Perez is now in P2.
Yeah, I want to stay on board, see if he pits at all, because we kind of want to cover Checo off. Because Checo's now our... Well, we'll see where Brendan Hartley should start to make progress.
It's going to be a long time on the softs to maintain this gap.
A safety car would really mess us up because we're looking very good. As soon as if Brendan fly... Oh, okay, Checo's come in. Let's see what tyres. And he's gone for Inters.
Okay.
No, okay. I don't think Inters are the right choice.
No, I think we stay out. Because in... What lap are we on? Lap 20. In 6 laps times, they're basically going to be useless. So I think we've just got to push these for 6 more laps and then come in for slicks. For Rosberg, it's whatever.
The thing is...
We burn his tyres out and then see where we go.
We do have a pit window on them, but they'll just overtake us because they've got better cars.
Abe Brower. What is this? This is Motorsport Manager. So if you like playing Football Manager... it's basically more the management side. You can do like all forms of motorsport in here. We have just got like a Formula 1 mod. On
Everyone's going Inters. We're losing a lot. I got a pit Max.
We can afford to go conservative.
Yeah, because we've got the pit window advantage.
Because everyone will have to go slicks as well. So it's not like we're losing anything. Where Nico Rosberg, pit Nico as well. He's made good positions. He's just gone past.
Brendan Hartley's ripping into our time, so we had to pit for something. Could have gone bold and went on to slicks, maybe.
Do we go bold and go slicks on for Nico?
Yeah, let's do that. I think it's the only play he has, really.
And then go conservative on the tyres.
So we've come out. It won't update the timing sheets just yet.
No, everyone, Dave. I'm glad I trusted Stephen with not using my Mega Driver. Yama, okay. If you made that decision based on Stephen, then well done, Stephen, for helping Yama out. But yes, no, definitely worked out on that front. Max Verstappen still leads this. Brendan Hartley has 15 seconds. Then Nico Rosberg comes in for the super softs, and a mistake on the front left again. Ronaldo is having a poor race. And in fairness, Nico was going to be struggling anyway. But Max Verstappen is on the verge of lapping his teammate, isn't he?
Yeah. Especially now, because Rosberg's going to be losing a bit of time, but he's going to start flying very shortly. Hopefully.
Well, the track is now only...
it's going to start raining again.
Oh, no. We should have gone ultras. Oh, we should have gone ultras.
No, this is fine. This is fine, because now, we just chuck that on. The question is, do we pits for slicks?
We definitely pit for slicks. Well,
yes,
if everyone else picks for slicks, we just got to cover up for what everyone else does.
Yeah, it's whether we risk it now or...
Wickens has gone on to the ultra softs.
We got 16 seconds in the bag, so we don't have to make the first move.
No.
Because they're not going to take that much out on a lap. So...
Let's ride on board with Hartley and see when he's coming in.
No, we can just see on top. Rosberg's in 23rd.
What number is Hartley?
He's number 2 because he's in second.
Okay.
The numbers are where they're positioned.
Okay, there have been several coming in pit on that front, and they come in and they can pit max for the ultras. Bam.
No, it's going to be a bit awkward.
Okay, we can go.
It's 14 laps. No, I'm gonna go supers and then push.
This is a crazy race as things stand. Max Verstappen still leads. Being on the right tyre choice at the right time is going to be key here. We've already seen that being on inters, there is going to be a lot of pit stops this race.
Yeah.
It is an inter to the end, though.
It's whether it's inters. No, you got to go into.
Okay, let's go. Bang! And it's clean pit stop for Max Verstappen. That's the main one that it was meant to go.
Nice. The McLarens did go onto ultras, but the plan is we can push, and their ultras may drop off, or they may pit early for inters. So it's a gamble.
Nico, let us past.
Nico's doing okay in 19th.
And Nico just moves up into P18.
And we're going to help him out with that blue flag. Hopefully don't screw him with this blue flag. No.
We helped him out.
We could help him out with this Jamie Chadwick blue flag if he just follows us round.
Oh, Nico! Nico!
See, both...
Oh! Yes, Nico Rosberg moves up into
Everyone's
P17.
on ultras. So Nico's showing the super soft strategy is working. Just got to be slightly careful. I may, if you okay with you.
Yeah, we can
push.
go back on push for there. I don't know how this one's going to end. This is crazy. We are leading a Grand Prix. I mean, if we win a Grand Prix, it's fantastic. But 19 seconds still maintaining, being on the right strategy. We've been on the right strategy at the right time, built the gap up. Max Verstappen's pushing a lot. We just got to hope that he doesn't make a driving mistake. Nico Rosberg is doing...
Just curse it right there.
Well, he's now P17. Going on the inters at the right time is going to be key. It does look like it might get into the wets thing, but it's not going to be enough time for the wets to kind of really be...
Well, yet again, because we've got this gap, we can follow the trend.
We can play it safe.
It's whether we gamble with Nico. Probably not. Probably we just hope Nico holds on, everyone pits, and maybe Nico sneaks into the points.
He's got a massive margin to make
Probably the strategy we have to do with Nico. Well, he's 20 seconds off points.
Damn, if we'd given like 20 seconds, if I'd gone into it at the start, we had to go split strategy because if it worked, it was like a genius type of thing. But if it didn't work, I mean, what did he have to lose starting down in 23rd?
It was the second drop off. It's when this drop off killed him.
Yeah.
I'm pointing to the screen. No one else can see it. I can't point to it.
Max Verstappen is making his way through lapped cars for fun at this stage.
It's a Ferrari.
he has passed the Ferrari of Wickens, who, after starting on the second row, is having an awful race. That is obviously the Robert Wickens, who I believe is from IndyCar, who had a huge crash and is going through his recovery still from that. So interesting to see him involved in the game.
Wickens was one of the ones that stayed out on Inters.
And that has definitely not worked out for him there. Charles Leclerc still running in P5. Perez, obviously, big winner. Now, Naoki Yamamoto has dropped back. Hamilton snuck into the points. Rosberg is P17 currently, but is closing in on Planing.
Yep.
Lol, he's lapping Verne. He did a massive accident. Also, I'm going to watch the Indy race this weekend. Nice stuff. Liam talks off one. It's an IndyCar double header at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. Obviously, Team Penske have been strong there. Check out our podcast tomorrow, Indy Fanatics, if you want to kind of get a preview on that. And obviously, tomorrow will be the F1 Fanatics, or the F1 podcast, where we kind of round up Russia's action and also talk about a few Stevens rumours, John T stats section, and obviously Stefano Domenicali's appointment as CEO of F1. Certainly some interesting choice in there. 25 seconds the gap for Brendan Hartley. This choice onto super softs is proving incredibly effective for Max Verstappen. Vettel, my brakes have failed. Ferrari, okay Seb, stop the car on the side of the road. Yes. Ocon retired. I missed that.
Quite a while ago.
Yeah, missed that because that was on the wets. He was having a great race as well.
It was only a mechanical error, so.
Gutted for him. So it's now getting to that stage. I think we probably bring Max Verstappen in this lap for intermediate.
No. Get off Max's radio.
Right, sorry.
Max, ignore that comment. It was from the clowns in Nico's side of the garage.
Can we look at Nico Rosberg? Where's Nico?
No, because Nico's not first.
Boo.
We could pit Nico this lap.
Pit Nico this lap. Pit Nico.
Shall I risk it for fast?
Yeah. Nah, he doesn't need it.
He could.
Don't fix the part.
Okay. There's only 3 seconds in it.
Yeah, 3 seconds. That's massive for Nico.
I may actually pit Max. Brendan's not pitting.
Oh.
See, it's a risk.
He's gone past it anyway.
Okay, yeah.
So just pit next lap.
So we have an
He's definitely pitting him next lap. Nico Rosberg is in. On to the intermediates. Will it be a clean stop? Clean stop for Nico Rosberg. Great stuff.
Bam, 2.3.
Lol, did you hear that John Warren went from 1.5 to 4.5k in 2 days? Yeah. JWF1, fantastic channel. Great to see him growing and getting the recognition his channel deserves. Brilliant stuff for him.
The thing is, I'm not sure if people are waiting to stay on slicks and then go on to wets.
Oh, I think the intermediates will be the best choice.
Not at the end.
Yeah, but I think we've got a majority of laps will be intermediates.
No, we want to stay on the same strategy as everyone there.
Well, the intermediates will make a huge gap that we could afford to pit for wets at the end.
Okay, I'm going to put Max this. And I am actually going to do
it. Hard to play with. Max Verstappen.
So I can push. Not going to risk it.
And Nico Rosberg, Robert Wickens was, what, P13 was he? And Nico is just behind him by 3 seconds. That is an interesting one to see. When's Gus coming on? Gus is coming on this weekend. It's going to be Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided when releasing that video yet. It depends whether we do a driver rivalries video at some point this week. Will depend whether it's Saturday or Sunday. Oh yeah, massive massive jealousy from me. Liam talks F1. No. John's a great lad and has a great channel. Can I be the next driver rivalries? Oh, maybe, Liam. We'll see. We'll see in terms of that. Or we might get you on for a podcast. I've seen that you've been on a few channels from there. So Max Verstappen is on the intermediate tyres. Back to the race. 12 laps remaining. Nico Rosberg has moved up into P14. He's jumped a few people, so that was a positive.
Yeah.
In terms of that, the gap has increased between him and Wickens, though, so that is a little disappointing. Still 13 seconds, 20 seconds off the points, so he's going to need realistically crashes to get any hope of points in that aspect. He is starting to drop off.
I say we risk Rosberg to go on to wets at the end.
Yeah, I reckon probably
because he can't make any progress on the inters.
Yeah.
So I say we risk and go wets for last.
But it's got to be at the perfect switchover point. That's for sure.
Somehow we've got 40 seconds now on Brendan Hartley.
Max Verstappen is leading this Portuguese Grand Prix, and it looks like Aston Martin will get its second win with Stickle Hanlon at the helm. Last time it was due to Fernando Alonso winning the race with a Sebastian Vettel classification. This time, we've just dominated.
Yeah.
Dominated the race.
A bit stuck in traffic here. I'm not pushing Max. I'm happy. I'm happy where we are. I may push him a little bit. Brendan's getting a little bit spicy. So, a couple of laps time, I'll bring Rosberg in for wets. 47, that gives him 6 laps.
6 laps for Nico Rosberg. So it's his only chance.
Yeah.
Realistically, the gap between him and 10th has extended. Let's just see what he can do.
Yeah. So bring him in this lap?
Bringing him this lap. Okay, full wets for Nico Rosberg.
You don't want the part fixed.
Here we go. Nico Rosberg. It's a great pit stop.
Oh, everyone's going wets. I'm going to bring Max in for wets because he's got time to play with.
Balanced pit stop. Job done. Just control this race. This is what we've done. React to what everyone else is doing.
It's slightly annoying because we were hoping other people may risk it. So we kind of haven't made any progress, but we went for it.
And it turns out we made the great choice for Nico Rosberg. He's going to comfortably finish P14 in today's race. It's a good clean pit stop. That front left was getting a little bit tired, but they have managed to make it. Brendan Hartley stayed out on the intermediates, but Max Verstappen comfortably.
Look how far Brendan Hartley is there.
Jeez.
And he's on inters. He
does come in. He does come in for wets this lap. Wow. Guys, I'm in disbelief about this one. We've dominated this race. We are going to win the Portuguese Grand Prix, just like Ayrton Senna in Estoril back in 1985, winning his first race. Well, it's not Max Verstappen's first race win, but it is his first race win for Aston Martin. If we get there.
Rosberg's really not happy. Sorry, your race engineer said don't fix anything. 50, 51. $52.
Here we go. It's going to be the beginning of the final.
Oh!
Lock up from Max, but he's okay. Final lap for Max Verstappen. When he moved to Aston Martin from Red Bull, people questioned whether that was the right move for his career, especially going ahead alongside two-time world champion Fernando Alonso. Fast forward, Fernando Alonso left the team. Teammate, another ex-world champion, Nico Rosberg, who has recovered well from P14 after starting P23, but after getting the strategy absolutely right today, as he comes through the final corners of this Grand Prix, Max Verstappen looks set to win his first race for Aston Martin. Is this the race that is going to skyrocket his challenge for the title in this season? Unlikely, but Max Verstappen wins in Portugal! P1, baby! Woo!
3 seconds!
Woo. Unbelievable.
Let's jump
Unbelievable.
on board. Nico Rosberg, P14.
Grazie, P1! Absolutely, Liam. Absolutely. And
P14. He's made up 9 places.
that's impressive from Nico, especially considering how, like, if we'd been on the same strategy, I think we could have got points today, actually. We gambled, it didn't come off, but Ahmed's got a wow in chat because he cannot believe what he's seeing.
He said
P1,
it. He said
Max
driver
Verstappen.
of the day for... Oh no, you went Rosberg. Who backed up my boy?
I don't know.
Someone backed up Max.
Someone backed Max up, and whoever backed Max up has just witnessed something truly incredible. Truly incredible. Unbelievable.
Da, 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 da,
Da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da. We're going to be on the podium for the second time.
Woo!
On the Stickel's going to be on the podium for the second time. Also, you got a few more podiums with Fernando.
Oh. After a slow start to the 2021 season, Aston Martin have their first win in a rain-affected race at Portugal. Incredible. Fastest lap bonus for Max Verstappen as well. Look at that. P1. Ahead of the dominant McLarens this year. If there was anyone who could have stopped him, it was Max Verstappen.
We leapfrog into 5th.
Into the
joint
there.
recovery.
And look at that. Puts us third in the constructors. That gives us a little bit of breathing room.
Lawrence won't fire us.
Just yet.
Who? But I deleted
Liam.
I deleted the comment, but the person said we had no chance of catching Brendan.
You suck. Didn't expect that one. It was Liam Talks F1 who said that.
Liam, my boy backing my boy.
That was a fantastic race
Is
one.
the cap still perfectly... No, you're leaning too far over. You need to lean a bit to the left.
Oh, right. Sorry. What am I doing wrong?
For the cap.
What?
You need to... The cap was perfectly positioned.
The cap. Sorry. There it is! Max's cap.
Why am I doing that?
Expected result 4th. You came second.
Competition for Jack's seat in the Canada Grand Prix heats up. Rosberg was the favourite to keep the seat for Canada. After that, I feel Max
Absolutely.
now has to keep the seat alongside Jacques.
Stephen to take over at Ferrari. It has to be said. As we said,
I did Ferrari the development. We've got a lot of things in common. Interview. Do you want to interview? They're probably going to mug us off.
Yeah, let's do it. Lewis Hamilton's agent has been telling reporters that you're interested in signing Sky up next season. Is this true? He's an interesting man. Hey, look at him one day. Okay.
We could have actually signed Lewis, couldn't we?
Yeah, what upgrades are we going to put on the car?
Nothing.
What are we going to improve?
Nico's... No, not
Do we need to improve the reliability of the front wing?
I think that engine's okay, so I'm not going to do that. Look at these parts, they're really weird. Do what to the front wing?
Reliability. Because we did have both near failures.
Yeah, okay. Was on both?
Yeah.
should be fine. Should be fine.
Lol, that was a lucky win.
What?
Liam, we don't need that type of negativity in our lives, Liam.
That? Get out of here.
Unbelievable.
Where's the mod? Where's the mod to ban this guy?
Moderator? A chat of 4 people. Moderator! Moderator. Where do we go now? It's South Africa, which traditionally is a bad race for us.
Didn't Fernando do okay? Wasn't this Fernando's debut? And he actually smashed it.
Could have been. Is Rosberg getting the Vettel treatment? Oh, brutal. No.
No, because we're not getting rid of him. Although he'll probably walk. Graham Loden is asking for our support.
I'm wondering if you're interested in voting in favour for real safety car only in the next vote. I can make it worth your while if you know what I mean. Oh!
Real safety car, so no, that would mean no virtual safety cars, so there should be more safety cars. Plays into our hands. It makes races more exciting.
And we can get 250 grand from it, but do we get in trouble for taking a bribe?
No. It just means we can't abstain at all.
Okay, let's go.
But if a safety car came in last race, we wouldn't have won. That's the only thing.
But in a lot of cases, the safety car will help us.
Yeah.
I'm most likely to be on mod, lol, since I'm on Eye Contrast's channel. Oh.
Who's it? Let's try to dupe up that engine.
Oh, he's already one on Contrast channel.
Can't you be mods on 2 channels at the same time?
Yeah, you can. So that's why he's saying he was most likely to be one.
Oh, this is his experience. This job interview, and he's using his experience to.
So we now need to develop the rear wing.
Yeah, probably. Basically, I found out in car development, when we design our 3rd component, you can take all the risk levels because they don't carry over to next season, but the performance does, and that's why I screwed it last season, and where I've probably Ferrari'd it this year.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
But hey, we've won just as many races, right? We can probably swap them all out. Oh, we need someone on the front jack. Oh, rear jack's not very good. Rear jack. You're not good. You're good. And then you can come.
Jim McCauley.
See if anyone's good on the market. Nope.
Will F1 Mastermind return but with YouTubers? I'm sure we'll do F1 Mastermind. In the close season, I'm sure it'll be something to do. It seems a good time to do when there isn't any racing on, because we can do kind of like a weekly episode of the series. So yes, and I'm sure obviously Liam, I'm sure that was kind of a hint of, can I come on to F1 Mastermind? Yeah, if we bring it back, obviously you'll be one of the first people to come on for sure. I think there have been a few people who have thrown their name into the hat for the return of F1 Mastermind. Poor reliability. We got to go for it though.
This gives him plus 50. I presume that's just default. We may need to. I think I messed up there, but oh well.
What have you got to do?
Well, I think that's a bad one to carry over to next year, but oh well.
All right.
I'm gonna give it to Nico and just not push his engine.
Okay.
But he should have actually the engine power to compete somewhat.
All right. Alrighty, here we go. Practice is up for race 2 of this evening's stream.
I'll try speed for it. Geez, we won. Max Verstappen is an Aston Martin race winner. Stickel Hanlon is a 2-time race winner. It's Raining in Cape Town. I didn't check the weather again, but hopefully it'll rain in the race. Let's have double max for this one.
And Stephen is off as he flies.
Sorry?
I don't know.
What?
You? What?
I'm off as I fly.
Stephen flies. What? Who? Where? Over there! And back onto the race.
I won't climb out the window. It's fine.
Don't climb out the window. That could go from there. Kalami! Exactly, Kalami. Although technically this is a street circuit.
I'm going to back the race benefits again because it seemed to help.
I think massively so.
Max still going to Q3 without any performance boosts.
Yeah, and you know if we had some qualifying trim on Nico Rosberg, it might help, or some on the or a higher level on the super soft tyres, that might help too. Actually, no, that wouldn't have helped. But Level 2 race trim unlocked. Level 2 super soft tyres unlocked.
I'm hoping the setup is fairly good. It's okay. It's probably more downforce. Whack a bit more on there.
Street circuit, always more
Wait, what
downforce.
did Katie say?
Nico to beat Max. So, yeah, you can be smug about it. There. I'm in a Force India top. I don't know why that was relevant. After now, we've now got to that stage of.
I'm in a Force India top.
Here is hot takes with I'm in a Force India top. Yay! Oh, so practice. We are here. South Africa. The circuit doesn't enthuse me. Has to be said. But brakes is key actually in the setup here, so I might take a manual one. Because there are obviously a lot of corners and it's just quite a tight windy circuit, to be fair.
To be fair,
it's a quick circuit as well. Actually,
very quick.
It is a very fast lap.
Damn. So I needed less downforce than we originally had. Not that much less.
Let's go. Let's see where we are. Others is excellent. Why are you changing that stuff?
To try to get it perfect. It's not going to be perfect. Yikes. Okay, let's just see.
Let's go. The practice man. Is it like Valencia? Yes. Well done, Liam. You gained another sub. Fantastic work.
I just realised I went double max, but we've actually got two different drivers, so positive.
Oh wow! It's been fixed.
Both. So we just have to pick the second driver, and it will fix itself. Yikes. That was good. That's great. That was good. That's great. That was good. That's great. Let's try that.
Come on, Nico.
Okay.
Why have we done the? Did we get 3 on the super softs?
Yeah.
Nice, fantastic.
Oh, I don't think Max is going to go hot lapping. Oh well. But this should be good enough. Yeah, 99%. I'm not going to play around with it. Show us what you got. Max? Yeah, Max will get around to do it. A hot lap.
And let's see where Nico Rosberg is in the timing sheets.
Probably decent. Yeah, third.
Max goes quickest. There we go, top to
Last
session.
time Aston Martin topped practice, they went on to win the race. And that was all the way back
in Portugal. Oh, yeah.
Let's just double check Nico's setup. 98%. Nailed it. Knowledge. Gotta get that knowledge. Max. I always feel this is good.
Yep.
So. There you go.
Okay.
Chat's with me.
Here we go.
I'm gonna sit. I can't really sit back.
Max Verstappen.
I'm in chill mode. I'm switched off.
Goes in.
Getting back in my race mind, race focus. And qualifying team, I'm handing you over to Michael.
Quality. Okay, so when we are qualifying, the really important part on this game is you have to look at a track and you have to see what you think is going to be the best for it. So you don't actually... Here it usually says you speed up on the straights and you slow down in the corners. I just look at the arrow thing and try and nail one area. So with Nico Rosberg, I'm trying to nail the brakes on this area.
I just look at that arrow thing.
It's a very technical part here. But yeah, it's very sensitive on the corners. It can just jump. So getting it right at exactly the right point is really important.
Max got perfect good. But obviously he's got the easier...
Oh, and it's good and cold for Nico Rosberg. But
he could screw up the Renault's lap.
Exactly.
Ahmed said he would go mental if there's another Aston Martin.
It's the type of scenes, Ahmed, that we want to see. That is what we want to see.
I'll go mental. There's going to be a struggle in a dry South Africa.
Max Verstappen is setting a purple sector 2 currently, which means
he's gone quicker than Sainz. It's happening! It's happening! That's on genuine pace.
That's a very good lap. Whatever
he's been smashed by Brendan Hartley.
Sainz must have had an issue.
Sainz is doing a Bottas, is what we know as a Bottas.
Is what we affectionately know as a Valtteri Bottas. Now it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to see.
Oh, he cut the corner, stewards! It should be invalid lap time. Or is this in laps? Isn't it?
I mean, you need to calm down. Okay, Nico Rosberg.
We went quicker than Renault's.
I think 2.7 should be enough to get us through.
Yeah, it's 0.5 up on 17th. 0.4. 0.4 from safety. It's not bad. If Rosberg gets into Q2, the new engine is doing wonders for him. So, are you risking it? You got tyres to play with, to be fair.
Oh, I'm going to send him up.
Tyres to play with.
And also it helps with his rating.
He's a 9.9 to be fair. he's a 10. He's so happy he's getting into Q2.
Okay.
He's like, guys, this is a dream come true. Q2.
Okay, let's fast forward this bit because we need to see where the tyre's going to be. Final minute of the session.
I can't believe how good Max's lap was.
It's good.
It was mental.
I think this is going to be a slower lap. Yep.
Was it auto?
Yep. But Nico Rosberg has made it into Q2 and Max Verstappen, 4th quickest out there.
It's unbelievable.
Fantastic drive from the Dutchman.
Sorokin couldn't replicate that Q3 show in Portugal.
So Max Verstappen, we've got to send him out quickest again. Onto the autos. Let's see if he can get a time that gets him in to Q3. Nico Rosberg, it's really about finishing as high up as he can, and if you can get a lap that gets him into Q3, even better.
To be fair, P11 is, I think, the best thing for Rosberg.
Because he is so much better in the race.
Yeah, and just having that tyre choice is actually great.
Okay, so we're going to work on the very technical arrows game again.
The arrow game? It's the whole game now. It's
a whole game. This is it. Eyes are kind of tensing up of going...
Oh, it's looking good, it's looking good, it's looking good. Oh, cool. Oh, yes.
Perfect. There we go, Nico. Perfect tyre brakes.
I didn't even see what Max got. I was so captivated by the arrow game.
Okay, here we go. It's that type of thing that, you need to pay attention to. We've got a Red Bull in front of us, but it is a nice gap. I don't think it's going to really play into effect. Oh,
it's the toe.
It could come into effect there.
It's taking a weird line. We're on a completely different line to that Red Bull. Whether they're on an outlap. It's weird.
And the Red Bull doesn't compromise the lap anymore. Nico Rosberg is there. 0.6 of the quickest time as it currently stands.
Sainz. Looks like Sainz is actually putting a decent lap this time.
Nico Rosberg across the line, third quickest.
It's not only a second of Sainz.
That is very good.
Nice.
That is very good.
Looks
like both drivers are getting into Q3.
It's happening.
Here we go, lads. Here we go.
We've been another McLaren.
Woo! Oh, unbelievable.
Who said South Africa wasn't good for us?
It's
because of our brakes.
South Africa.
Our brakes are actually one of the best on the grid.
Yes, and I always say that it's a brake dominant circuit. God, wow. I'm
unbelievable.
Very good at this. Okay. I think we can probably gamble the fact that we are into... I think we're into Q3. Both drivers. I don't think we need to go out again. There's like a 1.5 second gap. They're not going to make that up.
Sorry?
There's a 1.5 second gap between when Nico and Verstappen are. Like, we can cruise through Q2. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it.
Job done.
Wow, how good is this qualifying team going?
David Garcia.
Oh, hello. Welcome, David. Welcome to the chat.
Liam has recounted a Sebastian Vettel story.
Oh, nice.
About Sebastian seeing an elephant on the way to an airport.
Okay.
Wait, literally, was the Indian Grand Prix in 2013?
Yep.
Jeez.
Long time ago now.
Was that his last showing?
Amazing.
I literally can't remember it.
Amazing. I can't remember it either from the top of my head. It wasn't that remarkable hence why it didn't stay around.
At least Seb loved it, though. Won his
title. Aston Martin have sent spies to check the McLaren setup.
What? No!
Ahmed, you need to stop telling people that, because that is definitely not... How did he find that?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's going to be the auto on for Max Verstappen. Get him out first again, guys. It's worked well for us so far in qualifying. And Nico Rosberg, here we go. I'm going to focus on the brakes for him. Here we go.
Come on, Nico.
We need to focus on the little arrow.
It's the arrow game. It's everyone's favourite from qualifying. The arrow game.
The arrow game.
Brought to you by Aston Martin.
Got to keep in a very tight window.
When you're looking to get the perfect brake temperature, you can play the arrow game.
The arrow game.
Max got good in his own arrow game.
Perfect. Here we go, Nico. Here we go. This is the lap that we are talking about. Right.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Mercedes hopefully won't spoil it too much. A good toe. It's a good toe.
It's a great toe down the straight for Nico Rosberg. 5/10 down on Carlos Sainz Jr. That's not too bad.
Hopefully, he doesn't strut in too much through the slower corners.
Here we go. This is where we're really going to come into benefit in Sector 2. That brake temperature really is going to play really strong benefits. All 1.6, 1.6, 1.6. Not a good lap from... Okay, 1.6, 1.6. That's pretty good.
He's going to have to go again for sure.
Third, 2-3. It's not great from Nico. Max Verstappen, though. Great lap again.
Rosberg has done what we know as an Alex Albon.
Wickens has managed to take Max Verstappen on there. I'm probably going to... Oh, who have I got to focus on? I've probably got to focus on Max because I feel like he could really...
No, because Max has got the larger sweet spot, so it's better to auto Max.
It is. Right.
Because if you want to nail one of the Rosberg ones, you've got to manual it. Whereas Max is... There's no point because it's like easy mode.
We're going to send ourselves out in the quiet time on track. Here we go. Here we go, Nico. Here we go.
Maybe the traffic off Lewis just disrupted Rosberg a bit there.
Dirty air on a street circuit certainly could be air. And remember, if we're Jolyon Palmer, we have to remember that you need to stay alert on a street circuit, guys.
Stay alert.
Stay alert. Right, so we ride on board. This is it. Where can the Aston Martins... Rosberg is currently 10th quickest at the moment. He's got a lot of time to make up. I don't know if they've upped their engine modes, the other teams in this game, because we are currently running 6th and 10th after running 2nd and 4th after Q2.
It's the party modes. They haven't been banned.
It's good. It's good for Nico Rosberg. It's not perfect, but it's still probably... Let's hope that it improves.
Max hasn't gone quicker.
Round in Sector 1.
They won't have time to go back out again. If you bring Rosberg in now, you could send him out again if you wanted to.
You can do the same with Max.
Yeah, you're running out of time to make that decision.
Both cars have failed, so we're going to save.
We have multi-car failure, multi-car failure.
Multi-car failure. We've got to take a real... Look at that. Charles Leclerc, 5/10. That is a really quick time, actually.
Ahmed, if you ask Michael, brake temperature is more important here. And he is the qualifying chief qualifier.
I'm going to send Max straight out. Straight out.
Okay, yeah. He's
For
in
Nico,
a good patch here. Leave it to like a minute 40. Yeah. I don't know where we are in the pit lane. It should be fine.
Okay, Nico Rosberg. Nico Rosberg. Here we go.
Gets out. Hopefully, can get ahead of this McLaren. No, he won't do. The McLaren should pull away. Max, with the biggest sweet spots, only got great and overheated.
Overheated on what, tyres? Or brakes?
Brakes. Brendan Hartley looks like he's about going to get pole.
It's perfect. It's perfect for Nico Rosberg. This is going to be it. This is the lap. Max Verstappen again does not go quicker.
Gets pole, provisional pole for Brendan Hartley. He's being Carlos Sainz.
Okay, we're right on board with Nico Rosberg. Can he get a quicker time?
The only man to beat Brendan Hartley to pole.
It's a PB in Sector 1 for Nico Rosberg. Here we go. Here's the lap. McLaren's potentially compromising him. Where are we going to look like in Sector 2? It's a PB in Sector 2.
It's not bad.
Looks a pretty good lap from Nico Rosberg here. Could get him ahead of teammate Max Verstappen with a really good Sector 3. Here we go across the line.
Oh,
P7,
nice.
P6 and P7. That's a great starting position for the Aston Martins going into the race tomorrow. Certainly is. Beats the Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton.
Wow.
Okay.
On to the final race of the night. I say final race like we've done about 10. We've only done 2. It's a double header.
Great.
We've finished the first double header with a race win.
Sorry, Liam, are you streaming now as you're watching this as well? You are like doing streamception. You are streaming whilst watching stream. Ahmed, solid. It is a solid return, Ahmed. It certainly is. I think this is a pretty good return. I'm happy with Max Verstappen and Nico Rosberg here. It certainly has to be said. It's a high and high.
I'm not sure I want to push them.
Whoa! We've got to push them. We've got to put. Oh my god!
I can instantly change it.
Okay. So, as we start, McLaren front row lockout again with Hartley on pole. Charles Leclerc P3 and Wickens 4. Ferrari second row lockout. Verne 5th, Max Verstappen 6th, Nico Rosberg 7th and Naoki Yamamoto in the Red Bull in P8. Very impressive. Lewis Hamilton P9 and Sebastian Vettel again in the Haas, making it through into P10. Valtteri Bottas P11, Esteban Ocon P12 ahead of teammate Ricciardo down in 14th. In between them is Sergio Perez in 13th. Nelson Piquet Jr. 15th with Jamie Chadwick 16th. Daniel Kvyat 17th. Sergio Sorokin 18th. Sebastian Buemi in the Williams 19th with Pierre Gasly in the other AlphaTauri down in 20th. Thomas Preining in the other Porsche in 21. Pietro Fittipaldi, a very poor qualifying after a good qualifying performance in Portugal in P22. Stoffel Van Torm in P23 with James Roster in the Williams down in P24.
No pauses required.
Woo!
Here we go.
And breathe, absolutely, Ahmed. Oh! And here we go, guys. It is the start of the South African Grand Prix. It was a great start by Max Verstappen, but it is wheel-to-wheel action as they go by. The Ferrari of Wickens falls behind, and it looks like that Jean-Eric Verne has jumped into P3rd. Max Verstappen and Nico Rosberg seem to be working as a team, working their way through, pushing cars out the side to go from that. But Max Verstappen currently is P3 and Nico Rosberg P5, maybe losing out to the McLaren of Carlos Sainz, who had an awful start there. But no, Nico Rosberg lunges up the inside and moves up P4.
We don't need to push.
We've got one Aston Martin driver in the podium positions and the other one in P4 currently. Great work from the Aston Martin lads and a great start to the race. Charles Leclerc runs in P2, promoting up from his position, and Brendan Hartley retains. We've dropped positions. Jean-Eric Verne managed to do the double, but Max Verstappen is fighting wheel to wheel. He does have the inside line. Verne did look in a better qualifying position. Is that Valtteri Bottas? It is Valtteri Bottas behind. Carlos Sainz is having a torrid time. Clearly that McLaren is struggling driving in the dirty air. Both Aston Martin drivers have made up two places on their starting positions.
I'm just going to pause quickly. 6 to 8 laps. Oof.
Hello JWF1. Hello John. Welcome into the chat. Thank you for coming on and congratulations obviously on your subscriber achievements recently. You join us. Love how I say hello. Brilliant. I'm proper British, huh?
Hello.
But yeah, it might have been lovely how
Williams just crashed as a safety car.
Oh, safety car. Do we pit? We go early pit stop on the softs, and we are going to do it.
These tyres have only got 7 laps in them.
We've got to go long on these tyres. Absolutely right. This is what happens when you've only got the 2 compound tyres. Everyone else is pitting.
Max Verstappen. Max.
It's a super max, super max. But anyway, great start.
Do we go bold?
For the Aston Martin.
Do we go bold and try to jump? 19% risk.
Yeah, let's go. Max Verstappen's going to go for the fast, going to try and attempt to overtake Jean-Eric Verne in the pit stops. Rosberg had dropped to a 2-second gap before that, but here we go. Max Verstappen, we're going to be on board with the pit stop. Here we go. We approach.
Ricciardo's going to jump to first, by the way.
Wow.
Just prepare yourselves.
That is going to be crazy in terms of that. Here we go, past the grandstand section. We're approaching the pits, and in we go. The Ferrari of Charles Leclerc and Brendan Hartley stayed out. That is a big call from those guys. Here we go, into the pit stops. Oh no, rear left's failure. And did someone jump us?
I think Rosberg lost out to Lewis.
Rosberg lost out to Lewis due to Max Verstappen's... Oh, failure. It was Rosberg who was the big loser there.
Yeah.
We risked it, but that's sometimes what you kind of go from there. Right. Cheers, Liam. Rhymes with velo. But anyway, safety car makes things interesting. But Hartley, Leclerc, Bottas and Wickens all not pitting. That is crazy. Thinking there is going to be a massive... Is the safety car is heading in this lap. Surely the fuel's got to be on overtake as well.
Not overtake. I'll push it. Remember, Rosberg's got a... We need to look after Rosberg's engine.
Not Rosberg's engine. I mean, talking for Max Verstappen. But sorry, you're Max Verstappen's engineer. Anyway, it is high. We've got a lot of traffic to kind of work our way through here. Max Verstappen is still maintaining position ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton looks up the inside going into turn 1 and he makes that move. So Max Verstappen has lost out to Lewis Hamilton as we make our way through this traffic. But we are making quick progress through this field. Nico Rosberg slightly behind, but looks like he'll progress further through. Oh, it's a difficult section on the inside. Hopefully on the outside, Nico Rosberg can do it. Oh, Lewis and looks like Lewis is held up. Max Verstappen retakes that position, and Nico Rosberg is lurking, making it through. It's wheel-to-wheel action with Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen going through.
People won.
Someone's going to get a puncture here, surely. Oh, no. Blocked by the back marker of Sebastian Buemi. Shocking. That is serious blocking. I would expect a penalty for Buemi with actions like that. Oh, it's going to be crazy to see.
Oh, no. Max got front wing damage.
We've just got to go for it.
Yeah.
We've just got to see through the front wing damage and just hope that it doesn't affect us.
I've knocked Rosberg down a bit because we need to make the tyres somewhat last a little bit.
Can't really watch as I'm playing, but still listening. No problem at all, Liam. Thanks for still listening into it. As things currently stand, Charles Leclerc leads the Grand Prix Wickens. That means that someone has pitted. Where is
Lewis
Hartley?
has got a puncture.
Lewis has got a puncture. Max Verstappen makes his way up to P9. Ricardo is still massively doing that. Where is the McLarens?
Oh, I may need to pit Max this lap. That's a shame. 3%, I can't risk it really.
It's a fast pit stop though. Are the pit crew going to be able to go for it? Here we go. Max Verstappen. Can he make up a position of 8th on the meantime from Nelson Piquet Jr.? Yes, he can on the inside. He's got this lap to go, although Nelson Piquet Jr. isn't giving up that position too easily. Nico Rosberg is still way back in P14. Esteban Ocon jumping Rosberg in the pit stops, although Rosberg has just taken over. Or have they pitted? No, they haven't pitted in terms of that. But he is fighting for that position, Nico Rosberg. Here we go. We're on board with Max Verstappen with that front wing damage.
Oh, it's such a disappointing sight.
But will this get us to the end of the Grand Prix?
No.
Okay.
We still need to stop twice, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We can still make it up with safety cars, hopefully.
I could, if I went in, I want to push and do 2 stops rather than ultra conserve and do 1 stop.
Okay.
Because that's basically one or the other.
Nelson Mandela Jr., also known as Nelsinho Piquet. Yeah, plenty of things going from there. Nico Rosberg moves up into the points position.
Rosberg's going to be the main man in this race.
Where are the McLarens? Harley is all the way down in 18th. We massively overcut the McLarens.
Yeah, because they were the ones that stayed out, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And Charles Leclerc.
Again, McLaren's going the super, what's the word, edgy strategy and staying out.
It's really not paying off for them.
No,
Carlos Sainz is running in P3.
Leclerc comes out, because Leclerc's got a 15 seconds gap on Rosberg.
We need to really make this position on Sebastian Vettel, because then there is some clear air in and Nico Rosberg can put some good laps in.
I'll give him a little bit. Down the straight.
We've got the ultra big engine here Hopefully Nico Rosberg takes it into the first corner. Round the outside though. Vettel is looking. He's got the inside line. Oh.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Nico. Come on, Nico. You've got to make the move. And Nico Rosberg makes the move. But Vettel. Oh, he's locked up. Oh, but he's made it. Okay. Oh, Nico Rosberg does make 8th. And now he's got a bit of clean air in front of him. He's got to put in some good lap times. That cost him massively. He was 15.2 seconds behind the leader, and now he's 16.1. But now with that air, he's already brought back 1/10 of a second on the leader. This going from there. Brendan Hartley again. Yeah, look at that. Although Brendan Hartley is massively caught up. Look, only now 4 seconds behind Nico Rosberg. Max Verstappen down in P21. P19 actually. It's going to be difficult. But pushing all the way to the end.
Max is flying actually. Max has overtaken Lewis Hamilton. I don't know how he's managed to free. He was only same thing last lap. Oh well. Max is flying. Max is doing okay and maybe come back in the end of it. Rosberg's looking okay though.
Strong lap. Gasly will be pitting Doom. Jean Verne. Daniel Ricciardo is looking in great position though because he's conserved on his tyres.
Well, Ricciardo started on the Supersofts, yeah.
Yeah, but he's still conserving the tyres because he's come from there. But we are just pushing hard on these tyres just to see where we can go. We often find that the ultra-aggressive strategy on the tyres tends to work out better than the more conservative approach.
It's quite a quick pit stop, I believe, here.
It certainly is. So you don't lose too much time in terms of there.
P6 for Rosberg. Yeah.
Brendan Hartley is now catching. He is right behind Nico Rosberg. Looks like Jean-Eric Verne's coming into the pit stop, so that is going to help Rosberg in his pursuit. He now has the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo, and he's going to catch up to him quickly.
Bottas holding on. Max is
and Nico is all over the back of the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo, who's been held up by Bottas. Do we give a little bit of extra engine power just to kind of make through? Yeah. No, because safety car. Oh, safety car. Pit. Get on those fresher tyres. Free pit stop. Max Verstappen can stay out. Just balanced.
Max, yeah, probably is. Oh, everyone's pitting. Wait, if it's a free stop for Max,
kind of makes may
as well.
One. Yeah, kind of makes.
Jean-Eric Verne's there. Why are we pitting on 58%? What's Brendan doing? Brendan's pitting. I think he may be a bit of a sitting duck.
Let's pit.
He's still got 3 Supersofts to go, so. And what we shouldn't be. No, we're not going to get caught up by the double stack. We've got a favourable pit. Slightly, there we go.
It's nice. Clean pit. Max Verstappen comes out ahead of Nelson Piquet Jr., so that is a positive. Who went on to the Ultra Softs. Interesting, those guys who have gone on to another set of Ultra Softs after starting on the Ultra Softs in Verne, Gasly, and Piquet Jr. as well. Very interesting. Rosberg currently runs P5. Big winners here were Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Wickens in the Ferraris, and there Bottas, also a big winner, holding out on those tyres. Chat is dead as Alonso's 2017 campaign. Absolutely, guys. Thank you in terms of that. Ahmed's too engrossed in the race to talk.
Can't blame him.
Absolutely. It is exciting.
Rosberg's in P5. Unbelievable. Max is only in P4.
Safety car is heading to the garage this lap.
Okay, we're going to sit on board at the restart.
Let's see how good a restart this can be for Nico Rosberg. And as the cars go off, it's a poor restart for Nico Rosberg. Bottas has got an advantage.
Jump Ricciardo in the pits, or did he make the move before?
He
not Bottas, straight away. Nico Rosberg makes up for that poor start, and also he has the cars in front. He's showing good pace
pushing at the front here, right on the tail of those Ferraris. It looks like Carlos Sainz will take the lead. If we could get a podium position from these Ferraris, that will certainly be a positive for Nico Rosberg. And he's pushing, he makes a look. Wickens is definitely the weaker out of the two Ferrari drivers. He looks up the inside. Nico Rosberg up into P3, but Wickens isn't going to give up that position too easily, but he's got the inside. Oh, Wickens still. Oh, down the straights. He could make it all the way up into P2. Oh, and Brendan Hartley in the McLaren sneaks in. Sneaks in. Unbelievable. And we did see the McLarens had a massive advantage here. So if we could get anything in the race, from it in a podium, get anything in the race out of those McLarens. If we could get anything in the race, points.
Because the McLarens are so dominant, if we could get anything
out from the race, any points, it'd be incredible. Because McLaren dominate from 1 to 10 in the standings there. But Nico Rosberg is all over the back of Charles Leclerc. He's good down this straight. He's got that engine advantage. Wow, that engine upgrade really has given a massive advantage on the straights.
Let's jump on board with Max, who is also making moves up into P8 at the moment.
He has Jean-Eric Vergne in front, but those ultra softs will drop off the cliff really quickly. We've got Sebastian Vettel in the Haas further up the field in front, although looks like he's holding off as the Ferrari seem to be dropping back quite significantly as Sebastian Vettel is challenging in the Haas.
Are you okay if I back off Rosberg just a little bit?
Yep.
Just to go a bit longer on the first stint.
Max Verstappen, it looks like he's coming up the inside of Jean-Eric Vergne and makes it. Can he make it? Here we go. Sebastian Vettel is good. Although Sebastian Vettel has the inside line, retakes the position from Max Verstappen. But the Aston Martins do have the straight line speed advantage. Going into the corner, he does have the inside line here, Max. Oh, it's going to be tight here. He's got the inside. Manages to make that move.
Ferrari's going
the Ferraris have stuffed us. With Haas, the Ferraris are battling each other, and while they do that, and Max Verstappen takes advantage. He could.
It's taken one Ferrari.
Nico Rosberg, in the meantime, is solidifying that podium position as the Haas of Sebastian Vettel currently runs in P4. Max Verstappen is P5. He now pursues down Sebastian Vettel.
No.
Jean-Eric Vergne.
He went wide, but through the middle.
This is mental action. What is this? Who saw this much action in Formula 1? Incredible scenes here. Nico Rosberg is doing a fantastic job in that podium position on 6.3. He could probably even come down a step more to conserve those tyres there with the gap that he is maintained here. Max Verstappen really does need to get past the Haas of Sebastian Vettel. And once he does that, he can look to start maintaining the position. So we're going to give everything to Max Verstappen just to make up this place.
Cut on the inside, don't go wide.
He didn't, but straight line advantage. He should go through into the winding roundabout section. He's gone for the outside line through here. That's going to be a risky, bold move, but it looks like a move that might pay off. It's round the outside. Max Verstappen, what a move to overtake Sebastian Vettel. Aston Martin run P3 and P4. Incredible. What is this race?
Jesus.
Oh my God. This is incredible. Brendan Hartley, solely responsible for 2,000 of my subscribers. Absolutely is. Yeah, no, look at that. Brendan Hartley's doing well. He's leading the championship, isn't he, currently? Brendan?
Yes, I think he took the lead in Portugal. Fantastic. It's quite close between him and Sainz. We'll check after the race.
It is going to be a tense fight between those McLaren boys for this. But Nico Rosberg currently runs in P3. Max Verstappen. Jean-Eric Vergne is up into P5, but obviously he's on those ultra softs and will need to pit much sooner than everybody else. Obviously, we've pushed the tyre wear there, but we can probably now conserve.
I'm going to conserve it just so it's under. I'm going to leave Max to try to keep track position with Jean, but just until Rosberg's is not overheating, we'll conserve it a little bit.
Very precise there. I predict a Sainz puncture.
Very precise.
We would. Oh, crazy! Can you imagine? McLarens take each other out while fighting for the lead. Although Brendan Hartley is a 4-second gap to Carlos Sainz, it is going to be difficult for Brendan Hartley to get the race win away from Carlos Sainz here. Carlos Sainz massively benefited from the first safety car and hasn't really looked back since. Hartley took the gamble, staying out and pitting before the safety car came in, and really has been fighting his way back in this Grand Prix ever since. But the McLarens really do have a superior pace advantage at every track this season.
They're unbelievable.
But yes, Nico Rosberg flying. 8-second gap to Jean-Eric Vergne. They're almost a 10-second gap to Sebastian Vettel Haas. The Ferraris really have dropped off in pace.
I don't know where Ferrari are.
I don't know where our pace has come from.
I know.
If
this is the first episode of season 2 you're watching, it hasn't been all this good.
Liam talks F1. Rosberg for the win. JWF1 at Ahmed. It's all part of the Ferrari master plan. But is it?
I mean, coming into this, the first 3 races, we had 4 top 10 finishes. So that's not bad in the first 3 races.
Yeah, we've maintained.
But we've now got a race win, and we are in 3rd and 4th in Cape Town.
It is going to be a strong points return for the Aston Martin boys if things stay how there is. But you've got to remember, there is a long way to go in this race yet. There are still 41 laps remaining.
We may be able to get away with one more stop. I'm not sure. I was thinking 2 more stops and go mega push, but
hey, I think we just have to maintain.
Yeah, I could even conserve. Shall I conserve?
Yeah.
We're in a race of our own, so we just got to look at the guys behind us rather than look at.
It may not be the most entertaining bit to.
Oh no, Max has crashed!
Oh no! Oh no!
If it was going to be anyone, though, this was Rosberg's race.
Oh my god. Max.
But that was going to be a superb finish for Aston Martin.
Jesus, we needed the constructors' points. What are you doing? You've got to capitalise on these positions, Max. What is that? Oh dear.
Vettel crashed.
Okay, good luck with your exams, John. Thanks for jumping into here. Great stream as usual, guys. I'll be back next week. Thank you, JWF1. Yeah, like I said, good luck with your exams and thanks for dropping in. Nico Rosberg runs in P3. Max Verstappen crashed out. Oh dear, that is an absolute shocker. But now Nico just is literally in a race of his own. It is a 13-second gap back to Charles Leclerc is in P4. The Ferraris, well, obviously Haas and oh no, Vettel crashed as well. Sorry, I missed that.
Well, yeah, I don't know when he crashed.
Oscar has returned. He is excited. He heard some shouting and he's like, I want to get back in on that Nico Rosberg action. I mean, I tell you what, both drivers don't seem to get double points finishes.
No.
But we keep on improving on the 1 points finish that we do get. A race win for Max Verstappen and Nico Rosberg currently running in podium position. Although Leclerc is starting to catch. So
I think
maybe
they were pushing. I think we've covered it off. I think the drop off is 15%. So
I'm going to pit this lap.
This lap?
Pit this lap for Nico.
44, which means there's 27 laps.
27 laps. It's right on the margin.
We could mega put. Max could go to the end, but apparently Rosberg can't go to the end. Should we mega push?
I reckon.
Or go ultra conserve? The gearbox. We're going to hope that. No, because that's race ending. Those 20 seconds is race ending. Gonna have to hope the gearbox stays intact.
Oh,
Yikes.
Jesus. Nico, reliability on his car has been poor all season. But here we go. Nico Rosberg in the pits. Can it be a clean pit stop? We're in. It's a clean pit stop. It's a great pit stop. He moves down into P5. I think we've got to go for the mega push because Robert Wickens has gone on the ultra, so they're definitely going to have to pit again. It depends what Leclerc goes on to. Vergne has gone on to a used set of softs. So we definitely should be able to make up that position again. And it all depends on what Charles Leclerc is. But I reckon it's the mega push approach and then see which laps and whether we probably finish off on a set.
Yeah, ultras. Yeah,
ultras at the end.
Possibly. We need to kind of dispatch Fern rather quickly, but I'm worried about the engine. But we can run high for a bit. Kind of need it, I think. Try to get past Fern. Yeah.
This could be it. Gearbox condition low, that's alright. We have to risk it. Charles Leclerc did pit for this Superstock, so he will be able to make it to the end, but we'll be able to push on the Ultra Softs. Nico Rosberg.
We don't take a very good line into that turn 2. Well, it's turn 3.
2-3.
Yeah.
He gets nice and close through this section of the track. Onto the home straight. Closes in here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Nico Rosberg makes it through. Okay, that's it. Bring those engine modes down.
Okay, but keep pushing.
But keep pushing on those tyres.
Oh, he's burning through them. Absolutely burning through them.
But he's building up a big gap to Wickens.
We're looking at Leclerc. Because Wickens has to pit again, but Leclerc may go to the end.
But it's a quick lap. And we get to go on ultras right at the end, maybe. It's probably not actually, is it? Because the ultras are 7 to 9.
Safe to go to super soft, yeah. I think ultras is about 11.
Okay, so pit Nico this lap.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Gearbox is fine.
Gearbox is fine. We get another pit stop for Nico Rosberg. Let's hope that it's a clean stop. Come on, lads. One last pit stop today. And it's a clean stop. Great work. Charles Leclerc, I think, does go through. No, he doesn't. So Nico Rosberg is ahead. And Wickens will have to pit again. So that is fantastic for Nico
keep
Rosberg.
Within that window. Then we may have just done it.
Oh, Craig, welcome into the chat. Well, you missed race 1. Max Verstappen won in Portugal in a rain-affected race. And we were running 3 and 4 in this race, but Max Verstappen crashed out. But it looks like Nico Rosberg is going to secure a podium, fingers crossed, with the last 11 laps of this race. Although it says 12 laps remaining there. So 12 laps remaining of this race. But yes, big push there. Charles Leclerc is close behind, but we can afford to push on these tyres. We just got to hope that the gearbox holds up and doesn't fail on us. Although Leclerc just has missed out on a position to Jean-Eric Vergne, which is fantastic, which means those guys will fight because Vergne will have to pit before the end of the race.
Yes. His tyres will go, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Craig, hope you're well. Hope you did all right in fantasy this weekend. Robert Wickens sets the fastest lap down in P5 on the new set of Ultra Softs.
Jean-Eric Vergne just pitted. 4 seconds on Leclerc.
Could have done with him holding up Charles Leclerc for a little bit longer.
We're maintaining though. We will have... Oh, the gearbox is going to be so close. We may be robbed here. We may be robbed. I'm going to times 12 it because it's... I'm feeling we may get robbed.
8 laps remaining. Will the gearbox hold? Oh, it's always reliability on Nico Rosberg's car.
Back off in case that does something.
Charles Leclerc is... Oh no! He's smoking! Ah!
The gearbox is gone. How many laps? 5 laps.
Oh my god, the gearbox is gone.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's gone. With 5 laps to go, the gearbox is gone.
We're going to have to pit damage limitation.
Are we?
Yeah. because otherwise I think it's really bad. Because I think his time will just go. It's up to you. I think
we've got to pit and just kind of hope for the best. We do have a... Here we go. Nico Rosberg comes in to pit. Charles Leclerc takes P3. Oh, that gearbox, it's so slow.
No mistakes. It's good. It's good. He's kept P6. That's nice.
P6. It is damage limitation in a race that could have been so much more for Aston Martin. But yes, screw it. Let's send the engine to the end.
I'll go high. Problem is, they're all on ultras, aren't they?
Yeah, but Vernon Wickens are on used ultras. Oh, but yeah, no, sorry, that gap is too big to make up with 3 laps to go.
Oh, the podium was there. The gearbox just went.
It would have been a podium, but you know, P6 is still a brilliant position, all things considered.
The podium was there. No.
I mean, the car was on fire, so we couldn't technically keep running it.
Well, we could have. Well, it may have forced us to retire if we kept going, yeah. But Brendan Hartley wins, which I'm pretty sure does guarantee him top of the Driver Championships now. I think.
Brendan Hartley wins the race. As reliable as chocolate teapot, absolutely. Commentator's curse. Yep, that's what I did. Put an ultra aside and hope Nico goes big balls. Yeah.
The gap was just too big in the end.
Liam Talks of F1 is growing quickly as a channel. Just subs rolling in as we're on chat here. Ah, that's so frustrating today. So frustrating.
We're still P4, which is where we're meant to be.
Yeah.
Oh, Max would have got the podium.
Yeah. I can't believe he crashed. Such an innocuous point as well.
We weren't even pushing Max there, were we?
No, we weren't.
Because I was on the cooldown bit.
Oh dear.
Oh, and he's got some debuffs as well. But Lawrence was still happy because we still came 4th. Oh, there's a new thing for Nico Rosberg. Let's check that out. What do we need to check out? Driver standards and that new buff, and then we're done.
And we're done. We're
just
out.
Gone 10 o'clock, British summertime, pretty much on time. Everyone's in England.
I think so.
Okay, driver standings.
On the bright side, we had a win. Didn't expect that today. Absolutely not, Ahmed. We have to be positive
Brendan
about
Hartley
that.
leads by 4 points.
Wow, that is a close title fight going in there. Lewis Hamilton's doing well to be 3rd in the championship there. I think Max Verstappen's potentially got... he could fight for 3rd in the championship if reliability holds off with us. Because I think that Ferrari... it depends, actually, because we were very strong there and we didn't capitalise. South Africa, man, it always finds some way to screw us over.
I don't want to do that interview.
Okay, there we go. We've rejected the interview. We refuse to talk.
What else was I checking? Yes, the new unlock. Tyres are 15% faster. Oh.
In single-seater GT races, which is
tyre
us.
changes. Oh, that's terrible.
Okay.
Well, it saves you about a second every race. To be fair, I don't know what the tyre performance boost do. But that is...
That's it, guys.
Yes.
That is it. Thank you for joining us on another race doubleheader. Yeah? Oh, wait, sorry. Oh. Boom.
There we are.
Boom. Right, anyway. Thank you for joining us in terms of that. Fantastic on you, Liam, for gaining 12 subs. Fantastic for your channel. Please check out Liam Talks F1 if you're watching this and haven't done so already. Great channel from the young Scottish lad. But yes, brilliant races from us today, guys. Because, oh God, we're going all over the place. Hey!
This can just go there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. We've just got going from there. Exactly. Keep racing, guys. But yes, that was it from us. Max Verstappen claims a win, then retires in the next race, crashing out. Nico Rosberg looks set for a podium before the gearbox failed on him, but recovered to a P6 position. Not a bad day at the end of the office.
It was a great pit stop in the end.
It was a great pit stop, all things considered. Exactly. Young Scottish lad. That's what you'll be affectionately known on the channel, Liam. But yes, guys, brilliant races for us today. We hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for everyone in the comments. It is fantastic to have you as always. But yes, guys, that is it from us today. So for now, you F1 fans, keep racing.
Oh, that's my cue to end the stream.
Oscar.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, there he is.